sit by the window and just listen to the river, and next thing you know, you can hear something big walking in the back. First event that happened around where I was living would be we had a bike outside near the fence. It's one of a kid's toy bike. It was up against the fence couple of nights, and then one of the mornings I had to start my husband's vehicle for work. I went outside, started the vehicle, and I swore something threw a rock at the truck. And being that said, you know, I didn't really believe in Bigfoot. But then a couple of nights later, I went to go start his vehicle again, and I noticed that same truck in the tree. It was pretty high up into the tree. By then, you know, I kept thinking, oh, you know, somebody probably put it there. 2 or 3 in the morning, we can hear stuff being thrown in the water. And being that said, there's no homeless people that live in this part of the area that I know of. I lived in this area for about, I would say, 5 years, and I've never once seen a homeless person live back here. I walk back here, I run back here, and I never seen anybody like that. So you could hear stuff being thrown in the water. You can hear knocking on the trees, trees breaking, and you know, I bothered to look out the window and see what was going on. That's how scared I started to get living out here. And then another time, this was during the summer of 2015, my boys were outside playing with the basketball, and we live near the canal. So they were playing outside with the basketball. The basketball fell in the canal. You know, kids will be kids. They come running, they start telling on each other, and then they started blaming each other. And then the basketball was in the canal, and I went outside. I watched the basketball go down the canal, and I know it probably goes into the river. So I told my boys, it's gone. Nope, never gonna see it again. And they were upset. They were crying, and this was in the evening. And the following morning, we were getting ready for school and work. My oldest comes running, and he's like, "Mom, Mom!" And I asked him, what's going on? And he told me to look outside. And there was a basketball in our backyard. So I don't know how that happened. Like I said, I don't see that. When that incident happened, we decided to put cameras in our backyard. And every once in a while, something in the back will set off the camera, but we would never catch it.
And when you said you heard the knocking, have you ever recorded the knocking?
We did, but you can't hear it. You would hear like the trees blowing, or you would hear the river in the back. It would be a faint sound, but we did once. We recorded it, and we could hear the trees cracking and breaking.
What time of the day was this?
This was always at night or towards the evening. I would say everything would start happening about 10, and everything would stop. Well, when I used to stay awake and listen, it would stop about 4 in the morning.
And this continued on and off, or continuously through the time that you went to?
Yes, there is a bunch of times where something happens. There was one night about maybe, I would say, between 10:30 and 11. I was looking outside. You know, we all want to listen to the river, so I decided to sit by the window and just listen to the river, and next thing you know, you can hear something big walking in the back, and you could tell it was trying to avoid the leaves because it was just big thuds walking.